What other dollar you murder for? Is that the one?
So, all right, Kevin, what is the typical response people give you initially when they hear you're doing an MMA movie?
It's the one I want. Is the non-belief. It's the you know, it starts out with confusion, and then it starts going. You know, when they realize that we wanted to do something really hugely inspirational here, and not just about mixed martial arts, about anything. It's showing, you know, I'm a teacher and I fight mixed martial arts, but it's about, it doesn't matter what you are and what you do in this life, how you can be better and how you can and do things for your friends and sacrifice your life for them, you know, and it really, you know, we hit our goal in wanting to make it inspirational and fun.
Like the character too, you win the community over. Like the MMA community is behind you now.
That's right. That's right. You know, and it was exactly it. It's that example we use in there where one cell starts to work and the others around it start banging into it and working with it. Yeah, exactly. And you know, that's true in life. You know, with anything. If anybody starts showing enthusiasm and putting effort into things, and you get a great teacher, you see that. You see what great teachers can do and how they inspire. So in doing that, and he doesn't even realize that. You know, the character Scott Voss doesn't realize it as he's going through it, that it's starting to happen, but it builds, and it just builds upon itself and becomes bigger than he ever imagined.
But let's talk about your relationship with Kevin too, because it seems very authentic on camera that you guys have known each other for a while and played off each other well.
We do. We know each other for a long time. I think within 3 months when I came into the States, they got in contact with me and we started hanging out. You know, so there is a real friendship. So it's easy. It's an easy sell if it's really there. You know, and I always worked with him. And I told him many times he would never allow me. But like the focus mitts, I said, dude, let me put 30 seconds on YouTube. People are gonna freak out. You know, and now they're seeing it. You know, and they can see what he can really do. And I always say it, and he doesn't like me to say this. I say he hits. You're more technical your hands than 70% of the MMA guys out there, and it's really true. And I'm not biased because of that. I would never lie if that's not true.
Now, I got to ask you about, oh, I'm sorry, go ahead, Kevin.
That just gets my ass kicked in an Applebee's. When some guy goes, really? You're more technical than me? That's what happens there.
Let's go.
That's why I'd like to cut that part, if you don't mind, and move it on. And move it on.
I can edit that. I'm sure you've seen his YouTube videos, and obviously they made an appearance. That was awesome.
He's the greatest. Exactly. He's always been the greatest. And what I love about Boss is it's not just about fighting. This guy is an entertainer through and through. He's a great man, and he just, you know, he's fantastic. And you know, aside from his skill set, which is the best I've ever seen.
Both of you guys talk about the involvement with the UFC and how they bought in.
Well, you know what? That was a tricky thing because the UFC hasn't given their blessing to anybody before. So, and they're very difficult with that. But when I asked Dana and the Fertittas, you know, I said, this is the movie we're doing. It's going to be an inspirational movie because it can hurt their brand, you know. They knew the passion I had and that it wasn't just about the fight game also. It's about inspiring everybody. You know, this is, you know, people going through some tough times now and people need to be lifted up. And I think once he saw this movie, he was really all in and was excited about it. You know, he was nervous in the beginning, but I'm glad he's all on board and excited now.
Oh yeah, we had him on the show last week. He was raving about it. He's, oh my God, the fight scenes, you know, and everything. So yeah, he's happy.
Gentlemen, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
He had a nice suit yesterday too.
Yeah, looking good.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Looking sharp.
Get it back in the morning. No, I'm kidding.